Ghana's strategy to diversify its agriculture will only succeed if farmers are able to sell their produce at fair prices, not only locally but on the regional market. This is according to Albert Lusso, Agriculture Program Manager, Delegation of the European Union to Guyana, Suriname, and the Dutch overseas countries and territories.
Sugar is a good example. We are in crisis with the sector. But the European market is now much less attractive with the removal of the preference price.
The EU Delegation Agriculture Program Manager was speaking during a Caricom Single Market and Economy CSME Private Sector Rural Communities Sensitization Workshop, where the facilitation of agriculture trade and investment in the CSME formed part of the program. Lusso pointed out that the EU has invested considerable funds in the regional agriculture sector.
My field of expertise being agriculture, I will just remind that the main challenge in agriculture is not the production itself, but commercialization of the goods.
Joseph Cox, who is the Assistant Secretary General Directorate of Trade and Economic Integration at the Caricom Secretariat, highlighted a concern. He said that a lot of people do not necessarily treat their activity as a pure business activity.
And sometimes we treat with these things in the sense that we are looking for a bit more assistance from the state than is actually practicable. And what we have to do is reorient our production processes. We have to start to look at our information flows. We have to start to review our capacity issues.
Assistant Secretary General Cox surmised that more introspection needs to be done with the aim of embracing opportunities and possibilities that are available.
We have to be speaking about what is it that we're doing in terms of our production processes. How do we treat with our export markets? Are we efficient in that? Do we have too much bureaucracy in it? Are we, in terms of getting our goods from point A to point B, do we have an efficient transport network?
The goal is that at the end of the workshop, participants would have a better appreciation of the benefits of the CSME for their respective sectors and how to take full advantage of them. A similar CSME workshop takes place in Suriname on Friday. Similar sessions were already held in Barbados, Jamaica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, with a final one scheduled for Belize later this month. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.